As an acupuncturist, I speak to my clients all day about their health, and I've really noticed that there's some common pieces of advice that I'm giving out time and time again, especially when it comes to nutrition and what people are eating and some of their lifestyle habits, and some trends that are going on at the moment. The first thing that I'm telling people very often is to stop drinking coffee on an empty stomach. I get it. Coffee is really important to start the day. I've been there. But when you drink coffee on an empty stomach, it's extremely hot and it's extremely drying on the fluids of your stomach, especially if you were a little bit dehydrated when you woke up in the morning first thing. So I would actually advise you to start the day by drinking a glass of warm water first and try to get in the habit of having something to eat before you have your coffee. The next pieces of advice are around the too much and too little ideas of food consumption. So how do you measure that as a person? Well, it's difficult to know, but if you're not eating enough or you're eating too much, that puts a lot of strain on the body. So not eating enough food means that you don't have enough ingredients going into the body to actually make qi, which is the energetic fuel source that you need to do everything in your body. If you overeat and you swamp your system, then all resources go to digestion. And it gives you brain fog, it starts to create phlegm and dampness in the body, and over time it's actually very taxing as well. And then we start to talk about acupuncturists' favourite topic, which is cold things. So having cold, icy drinks is a big no-no. But Karina, I love my smoothie in the morning with ice in it. I know that you do. But does that mean I can never have ice cream again? Maybe, we'll talk about it. When you have icy cold drinks and cold food as well, you slow down your digestion drastically. When you pour cold into the body, it's like pouring icy cold water over a fire and still asking it to cook your dinner. It's not a great idea. Which leads me to the next big no-no, and this one's interesting because it's trending very hard at the moment, and it's a big no-no for ice baths. But Karina, I feel so amazing when I get out of the ice bath. It's helping my immune system to improve. I don't believe that it is. I believe that what's actually happening when people have an ice bath is that your body has to mount an enormous defense against that cold, because hypothermia kills people, in the form of your adrenaline. And what's actually happening in your body is you are withdrawing a huge amount of adrenaline from your trust fund in order to defend that cold. And I don't think over time that that's a very good idea. I'm also very dubious of anything that trends. It's usually some kind of a hack that isn't good for the long term. So they are some of the most common pieces of advice that I'm giving my patients, and I hope that you can take them on board.